exterior walls in Vectorworks. So as you can see here, I have my little 3D slab that I extruded to use for my foundation for my tiny house. Now, if I go back into the top plan view, you can see that I copied over the exterior and interior walls that we are going to be using. Now, this video is specifically for the exterior walls, so we're only going to worry about this wall. And the great thing about Vectorworks is we don't even need to worry about these. We just have to make sure that we have these in our project. Now, if I open my resource manager, you can see that I have them in here already because they are in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my tool sets, and if your tool sets is not open, go to Window, Palettes, Tool Sets. You want to make sure that's enabled. You also want to make sure that you have your basic tool sets also checked. So I'm going to go into the building shell, and in that I'm going to use the wall tool. Now this is a very important step that most people mess up. See right here at the top where my cursor is, where it says wall style. Right now it's unstyled. So if I just make this wall and I look over in my object info palette, you can see that in the style it's unstyled. We do not want that. That will mess up your entire project. So what you want to do is you want to click this little tick mark here and then click on the wall type that you want. Now right now we're doing the exterior walls, so I'm going to select exterior walls. You can either double click or click the select button, it doesn't matter. And right now you might be thinking, oh, nothing happened, but it did. You can see that my cursor has changed a little bit to this little square with a little plus in the middle now instead of the actual mouse icon. That means that I have selected and I'm in the wall tool. So I'm going to click, and if your wall does this where it's going off to the other side, that's an easy fix. Now to get out of this, just press the backspace button. Only press it once or however many times that you clicked, and you want to go over here to your control line. So right now I had it on the default setting of the left control line. Now we don't want the wall to be made in the center. So if I click on this one in the center, you can see that the center of my wall is where my cursor is. We don't want that. We want the outside of the wall to be on the outside of of my slab. So I'm going to click in this endpoint where it snaps and I'm going to drag it down. And as you can see now, the line is on the inside. The wall is on the inside. So we're going to click here and we're just going to go all the way around back to the endpoint. Now, some people might accidentally snap it to this first point here. That is not correct. You want it to go all the way so it says endpoint at the very last point. So you can see that my wall starts right over here, so I want to make sure it goes there. And Vectorworks will automatically create the wall. And now we have an exterior wall.